In the previous video, I shared about the root awakening and bringing that balance back to the pelvis. Wanted to explore with you and express how this transformation is not isolated. This system is not a system of parts and pieces, but it's a whole system. So the entire system is one. And when you experience this root awakening, I want you to see how it affects every part of the system. When the root awakens, you have that stability, the support, you feel that structure, that containment. You're making a profound transformation to the entire system. One that affects everything below as well as above the pelvis. Let's go with something below. You'll feel the activation of the muscles of your shin, your tibialis anterior muscles, the muscles that flex your ankles. You'll feel it right down to the soles of your feet, the arches. Most people have collapsed arches, and this collapse is the manifestation of the lack of foundational support. That collapse in the arches, that collapse under the weight of everything above it, is simply the manifestation of this energy when it hasn't been integrated and embodied. It can't support everything above it. But as you awaken your root, you feel grounded. This grounding connects you to the earth. You literally feel the soles of your feet more connected to the earth that you're walking on. You'll feel how you can grip the ground, and that gripping of the ground makes you feel more grounded, and you feel the stability as you walk. Hold on, I gotta jump this little water here. Okay, you feel that stability as you're walking, as your soles of your feet grip the ground. You'll notice that your arches are now not collapsing. They're forming that natural arch, literally without you doing any sort of footwork. But because you've made that change to the root, and that root energy is being embodied, it's very grounding. So you feel that natural connection. Because your feet are gripping the ground, you feel more stable. You feel like you can bear the weight of the body as you walk. You're balanced because you're more grounded. You'll notice that having that tactile feel on the ground of your feet, you're not sliding, but you can grip it, giving you that balance, whether you're on 1 foot or 2 feet on unstable terrain, or just simply walking around your home. You'll feel that connection. You'll feel like you have more drive, literally the drive of pushing off your feet, coming from the hip extension. As the glutes are now active, you'll feel more of that drive. That drive is not just physical, but it's also just a manifestation of the energy. It feels more like a primal drive. This raw energy, this raw power, the strength, it feels very primal. You're tapping into this energy that awakens in the root, from the root. You're experiencing this power that's contained in the pelvis. By unlocking the pelvis, by opening the hips, by activating the glutes, by releasing the lower back, this energy is now unrestricted and it's free to flow through the entire system. You'll notice that because the pelvis, much like a basin, the foundation of the spine, that spinal column now starts realigning. You'll notice your posture changing. Naturally, you'll feel like you're not slouching anymore. You feel more upright. This feeling of having a spine, not collapsing. You'll feel a natural confidence while sitting, standing, walking, because your body is more upright. It's becoming that manifestation of that energy. As you walk with support, as you walk with stability, as you walk with balance, you'll feel that you carry yourself a certain way. This energy has a presence of natural confidence, not confidence in the way that you used to think of confidence, in the sense that you have to build yourself up to have some sort of confidence to do something. But it's this quiet confidence that's it just is. Because you have embodied this stability, this support, this structure. It can bear the weight, it can carry a load. It no longer collapses. So the posture above improves. The neck, instead of being tilted forward, the head protruding forward, naturally aligns. It returns to the natural curvature of the spine. This natural alignment, engaging the upper back, engaging the muscles that connect your rib cage to your pelvis, the muscles around the ribs, the intercostal muscles, the muscles of the torso, not just the six-pack muscles that many speak of, but these deep core muscles that have been inhibited, they've been dormant, they've been asleep. They start to wake up and you start experiencing this deep stability from within. And you see how this energy is now coming from within and transferring to the peripheral muscles, where you're used to just feeling the arm being strong and basically having no power behind it and feeling disconnected from your other arm, or your lower body feeling perhaps strong in your legs, but not being able to perhaps propel the body forward or jump or transfer that energy higher up through the system. The body stops feeling like parts and pieces. It starts feeling more integrated, more whole. So the body moves as a whole, as one living organism. Instead of moving in isolation, you're now moving holistically, where everything flows more naturally, experiencing this harmony of the body. And you're quite literally unlocking the strength and power of being whole. The body starts being that manifestation that you have integrated, that you've realized your wholeness on one aspect that's always been complete, never broken, never fragmented. But now through your integration, your embodiment, the body quite literally becomes the manifestation of that realization. This doesn't stop at the body. It starts being reflected in every area of your life. That same unfragmented, being complete, whole, moving harmoniously, you start feeling that as your entire life. So I've given you some examples there, how it affects the lower body, the arches of your feet no longer collapsing, feeling that connection to the ground, providing that stability, that support from literally the ground up, as well as how that changes everything. Connecting the rib cage to the pelvis, feeling the torso as a cylinder, being able to change your rounded back, your protruding head, your collapsed chest, all these different things that we think of as posture that really reflect alignment, then become corrected. They become aligned through this deeper integration and embodiment that I'm sharing with you. If you're interested in wanting to go deeper, if you've tried different posture techniques and practices and exercises and see how they aren't fruitful, and you want to actually get to the root of those postural imbalances, then I invite you to join me on the journey of truth, and let's explore together and go deep to the root of those postural imbalances so that you too can restore that alignment that quite literally transforms the body. If you're ready for that transformation, then I invite you to join me on the journey of truth.